Welcome again to our English language session. Meet with the Miss and the Nan from Edukea Company. And now we proceed with our second unit, that is Unit 2. And this unit is about activities that every pupil or student like when he or she ends to the such stage of his or her education. And this event is about graduation. So our unit, or this unit, is about graduation day. So can we say graduation day? Would you like to have the graduation after your standard 7 education? The answer is yes, since this day is so fantastic for the gifts, and it is a special day where people make to celebrate from the starting education to where they make to end. So as usual, in this unit we will be learn how to read and answer questions on a passage about the graduation day, pronounce and use vocabulary found in the passage, express past actions. So during the last session we learned how to express present actions or habitual actions, but now in here we are going to learn how to express about past actions. Again, we have to be able to write a short paragraph and tell the time. So you are mostly welcome to our lesson. So we have to read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Our passage is: I am Sabas Matanda. I come from Mwanza. My parents are Tanzanians. My father Rashid Matanda came to work in Dar es Salaam 5 years ago, and he is an engineer at a gas company. He came with his family. The family members are my mother, my 2 young sisters, and I. My sisters Jamila and Rashda, and I registered at Uhuru Primary School. At that time, I was in standard 3. I completed standard 7 last year. I remember the graduation day as if it was yesterday. So this fellow Sabas remembers about graduation day as it was yesterday. So it was Saturday, the 15th of November, the day I had been waiting for. So this fellow had been waiting for that day of 15th November. I woke up early in the morning to get ready. I put my clean and well ironed uniform. My mother prepared my favorite breakfast and I ate it quickly. My best friend Nanai came and we left for school together. Both of us were graduating. We walked fast so that we would not be late. And this picture show how the venue for graduation was, or the hall. So you can see there was a poster here: welcome to the 16th standard 7 graduation ceremony. So these are chairs that are arranged for the guests who will attend to the ceremony. So Nanai and I were excited when we arrived at our school. There was a hug banner at the school entrance that read, "Welcome to the 16th Standard 7 graduation ceremony." So tents were pitched on the school grounds, and many chairs were arranged inside the tents. As we saw, all of us were asked to take our seats. Guests started arriving at around 10:30 a.m. At 12 o'clock, the guests of Hannah arrived. The ceremony began. There were traditional dances, a choir and a brass band that entertained the guests. After the entertainment, the guest of Hannah gave a speech. He congratulated us on our successful completion of primary education. Then he awarded us our leaving certificates. We were very happy to complete primary education. So, dear pupils, would you like to be happy after your completion? The answer is yes. So finally, it was time for the farewell part. We were asked to go to the school assembly hall. When we entered the hall, we were surprised to see beautiful decorations. There was music in the background and a long table with different kinds of food and drinks. The head teacher welcomed us with a short speech. Then the part began. We ate a delicious meal and drank soda. After that, the head teacher opened the dance with the assistant's head teacher. Later, everyone joined them on the dance floor. The disc jockey, that is DJ, played music that everyone liked. There was bong flavor, rhythm, and blues, that is R&B, reggae, and hip-hop music. We danced until we were exhausted. The part ended at 6:30 p.m. We all went home very happy. So this is our story, it is our passage. So you can see our fellow people narrate us about what? Graduation ceremony. How their graduation ceremony was, how were they appeared, how this day was, and other activities that happened during the day. So then after we have the questions. Question 1. When did the Sabas come to Dar es Salaam? So we have to answer according to our passage. Where are the Sabas come from? Question 3. Who is Saba's best friend? So we have to answer. Then what special event was Sabas looking forward to? 5. What entertainment was prepared on this special day? And 6. Why did they organize the part? And the other, where was the part held? 8. What types of music did the DJ play at the part? And the 9th, why did Sabas Matanda move from Mwanza to Dar es Salaam? And the last, why do pupils feel happy when they graduate? So you may answer, why do you feel happy when you make graduation or when you graduate? This is activity 1. The other activity, we have to pronounce the following pairs of words. Pair 1, this is live, and this is live. Bed, bed. Bed, bed. Sit, sit. Hit, hit. Beat, beat. Hip, hip. Chip, chip. Sheep, sheep. So these are two pairs of words. So they have different different phonemes or orthograph, but the same pronunciation. Though some of them have a long vowel and others or other pair has a short vowel, but they sound the same. Okay? So then after, we may try to have this exercise of matching items. So we have X and Y. So we have to match them according to their corresponding order. Yes, then after we have a language practice that we have to fill the blanks with the correct form of the words in brackets. Example, last year, Neema dash go to Mbinga. So this is simple past, or it is past tense. We have now to try how to express the sentences in past events. So here, we deal with the verb change. Particularly, we have to check whether our verb is regular or irregular main verb. So in regular main verb will be added ed in most cases. For regular main verb, we have to add ed in order to change this into past time. While for irregular, these verbs change according to the morphological system of a given word. A good example is our given example. So we have a verb go, but now this go is a regular main verb. So we can see its past form, that is ed form. The ed form of a verb go is went. So why went? Simply because this is irregular main verb. So we can't add ed here. We can't add simply because this is irregular main verb. So our answer is last year Neema went to Mbinga. So this is our task. Yesterday the graduation ceremony dash start late. So we have to write the correct form of a verb start. Last year on the graduation day, Nanai and Sabas dash arrive at school earlier. Towards the end of the ceremony, the guests of Hannah dash award living certificates to standard 7 pupils. And the fourth question, the part dash begin at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The other sentence, that is 5, Sabas drink soda at the part. Then standard 7 pupils dance and enjoyed themselves. Mrs. Matanda dash register her 3 children at Uhuru Primary School. Then last month we dash built a chicken coop. And then we dash keep layers last year. And the other question, every this week I dash sell eggs to our neighbors. So we have to try this exercise so that we will be able to write those sentences in past action or in past tense. Then after, we have to match the term in numbers with the time in words. So this one, it's time how events did or how events were taking place. So then after, we have to read the clock. For each of the clock faces below, write the time in numbers and in words. So we have to read this time. What time is it? What time is it? It is, then you give the answer. It is for these two. So this one is for this, the same, while this is for this, and this number 3, its answer have to be written in this way. So then after, we have to rearrange the following sentences in correct order to form a short paragraph. So and A, when Sabas and Nana arrived at school, they were asked to take their seats. And B, there was good food, a lot of drinks, and a great music at the party. And C, he was real looking forward to graduating. And D, the party ended at 6:30 in the evening. As soon as the guests of Hannah arrived, the ceremony started. And F, last year Sabas finished standard 7. And G, later everyone danced until they were very tired. And H, in the morning of the graduation day, he woke up early. And the last but not least, after the graduation ceremony, all standard 7 pupils were asked to attend a farewell party. And up to here, this is the end of our unit, that is unit 2, and based on the graduation ceremony. So you are most welcome for the next session. Thank you.